Hello, everyone. This is Felicia Jones from KeepUpWithMrsJones.com, and I hope you are having a great and fabulous night. I want to welcome you to episode number 7 of Stop Being So Damn Broke. So, if you are a regular tuner-inner to my cute little show here, you'll notice that I didn't do a show last week because I was on vacation. And yes, I was down at the Fort Lauderdale International Boat Show. And if you ever wanted any type of encouragement to live a great and fantastic life, that is the place to be. There's a lot of money, there's a lot of yachts, and you just feel fabulous the entire time you're there. So Mr. Jones and I were down there just taking a look at the nice boats that are available to us because we're thinking about sailing in the next few years. He wants to eventually hit the Caribbean and sail from New England over to Alaska. So we'll see how all of that works out. I think we need to learn how to sail first, but that's okay. We'll worry about that later. But you are here to stop being so damn broke. And tonight, it's going to be a quick show, but it's going to be fun. And we're going to talk about how Thanksgiving has been kicked to the curb for Christmas and why you absolutely need to start working on your holiday budget today. So let's go ahead and move on. Mr. Jones and I took a nice little trip out to the mall 2 days ago, and I noticed that all the Christmas were up. Now, of course, the Christmas decorations were up before October, but it just made me realize that we don't celebrate Thanksgiving anymore, or at least the commercial industry doesn't celebrate Thanksgiving anymore. So that means Christmas is right here in your face. Shopping is right here in your face. And, you know, it kind of sucks that Thanksgiving got kicked to the curb for early holiday shopping. You know, this was the time where you got together with your friends and family and you rejoiced and how thankful for what you have. But now we've just jumped over that from Halloween straight to holidays. So I guess they don't need us to be thankful. They just want our money. So I want you to remember that there is still a holiday coming up in a couple of weeks called Thanksgiving. And that is the time that you need to be thankful for what you have right now. That's the only thing that matters. Your family, your health, the money that you do have, and the encouragement that you have to get out of debt, get your finances straight, and to have a budget, of course. Now, with all of that said, since Thanksgiving is just a little passerby, it's just a warm up so that all the department stores and all the commercial industries can start selling to you. So if you've been following the news, you'll see that quite a few stores are just opening before you even can finish your Thanksgiving meal. And some have been very generous to their employees and give them the day off. But for the most part, everybody games on at least by 1 o'clock on Thanksgiving. So that means Black Friday is around the corner, Cyber Monday is around the corner, and this is why you need your holiday budget today. So I'm going to check my notes here. And it is very important that you have your holiday budget because the sales are gonna start flying at you. The pressure to buy and to buy presents for everyone is going to start creeping in on you, and all of your last minute holiday Christmas parties, Thanksgiving parties, dinners, outings, you need to be prepared because this is the time of year where money will slip out of your hands very, very quickly. And if you're not careful, come January 30th, you will be in a hole and you may not have a plan of how you will be getting out of it. So I want you to start working on your holiday budget today. You don't have that much time because Black Friday is around the corner and most of the stores have already started their sales right now. So here are your 3 tips, and I've always got my little notes here. Here are your 3 tips to get your holiday budget started. Now, most people will always tell you to start with the list of people you want to buy for. I'm going to go completely different. I want you to actually sit down and be realistic about how much money you have from today until December 30th. Now, that's only a month and a half, a little over a month and a half, and you need to be very, very realistic about how much money you actually have to spend right now. Now, if you are one of those that's going to do everything and put it on credit cards, I actually want you to sit down and figure out what is the plan to pay off your credit cards from your holiday purchases. because I don't want you to take this into 2015 beyond January 30th. That is not how we're going to start the new year off. And if you want to be a super money warrior, you would actually have your budget and work on it today. So number one, start with the realistic amount of money you have to spend for the holidays. And number two, I want you then to make your list. So if your budget, if all you have to spend for the holidays is $500, now I want you to make your list. Now, if your list is 20 people, there may be some pretty decent gifts, but if you got 1,000 on there, you got to stretch out $500. And I want you to start paying attention to that. So, because your list of people, you need to allocate enough money so that it equals the total that you started with. So, for example, if you have $100 to spend and you only have 5 people on your list, that means everyone is going to get $20. $20 will be allocated to every person. And I want you to remember that this $20 will include taxes, it will include shipping, and it will include anything else that you need to purchase to make sure the person has a present. And if you want to have nicer presents, you know what? Maybe somebody needs to come off of that list. So now everybody gets $25. So that is how you start. Do not go shopping without your list. Do not even attempt to shop without even starting a list. If you don't, you will be in a world of hurt come after Christmas, because we've all done it. I've done it before, where you just go out and start shopping and you go crazy. And if you are like me, the ultra procrastinator for Christmas gifts, you will be paying more money at the last minute. And so your final tip for the night is that after you have allocated your amounts of money, and you need to allocate till you have reached your total amount. But there are some gotchas. There are some gotchas. If you don't live near family, here's the first gotcha: shipping. Your shipping needs to be included in this total amount you have to spend. So now, remember, we started off with a list of we started off with $100. We started off with 5 people on our list, and everyone was allocated 20. But you forgot that you have to mail all of these packages all over the country. So you got to make room in there somewhere. So now maybe your gifts are down to 15 each, or they're maybe down to 10. And remember, the longer you wait, the more you will pay for shipping. And I am guilty of it. I do it every year. I wait until the last absolute minute to do any shopping, and I hope that Amazon will send everything in one day. But you know what? They've always gotten stuck in bad weather, or the poor little UPS guy or FedEx guy just got overwhelmed. So this year, just start early and remember to include shipping. Gotcha number 2 is, if you're like me, you go buy all these gifts, guess what? You don't have boxes, you don't have wrapping paper, you don't have tape, and you don't have bows. You need to include this in your list as well. So all of a sudden, our list got really small, is getting smaller and smaller. So we had $20 for everyone. Now we're maybe down to $10, and you may be surprised after you include shipping and all of the extras to decorate your present, you may be down to $5 a person. And this is where I want you to really sit back and look at, maybe it is time to learn how to say no. I know this is a really hard one for you around the holidays, because everybody deserves a present, I know, but when your budget starts to get very small for the amount of people, you may have to eliminate some people, and they may just be down to getting just a card, not even a gift card, just a card for the holidays. So this is the smarter way to go into your holiday budgeting. So first, start with the amount of money that you have, create your list, and then allocate money to each person until you equal your total. And remember the gotchas, the shipping, especially last minute shipping and procrastinating until December 22nd to go shopping. And also remember, if you don't have packages and wrapping paper and cards and cute little bows, you have to go buy that stuff. And that's where it all starts to get a little crazy, and then you may go a little nutty. So remember, start your list. Start with how much you have, then create your list. And that is how you will get through the holidays without going broke. And if you are one of those that says, I have this under control, I will use my credit card and just pay it off later, please, please, please have a plan to pay off your credit card in full by January 30th. Do not carry this debt over into February, because if you do, it will stay there for the rest of the year. So please have a plan. And as always, if you ever need help, feel free to send me an email or tweet me. I am on Twitter at KeepUpWMrs.Jones. You can find me at keepupwithmrsjones.com. I'm on Facebook at Keep Up with Mrs. Jones. And you can find me on Instagram, Keep Up with Mrs. Jones. You can find me on Pinterest. I am everywhere. And of course, you can find me on Google+, and that is Keep Up with Mrs. Jones. If you ever need help, please just feel free to shoot me a tweet, an email, a text, something. I will help you out. And I want you to remember that you can get through the holidays. You do not have to go broke. And I also want you to remember that there's a lot of forces out there that want to take your money during the holidays, because this is where they let you know that you will feel bad if you don't give presents. But if you absolutely don't have any money, just learn how to say no and buy presents after the new year. There's nothing wrong with Happy New Year gifts. I started it a few years ago, and I actually saved quite a bit of money, and I don't feel pressured to feel as if this is the only time I can show my appreciation and love for my friends and my family. So with that, I hope you have a great and wonderful evening. I definitely want to give props and a shout out to everyone that came out to Beer and a Budget at Three Freaks Brewery last Friday. It was great, and we will be doing it again the first Friday in December at Three Freaks Brewery. And they have this cool game, Cards Against Humanity, so I'm looking to start a game up over there as well. So remember, be bold, be brave, and start living your ultimate lifestyle. I'll see you later. Bye.